If you see an advert like this, guys, you need to be careful. Obviously, they will use a face of someone who's a celebrity, like Mark Zuckerberg here, as you can see. And then they will say you will make money like 397 a day. Guys, you just need to check and reevaluate these things. You cannot just make this money. Where would it come from? But for some reason, people still get tricked and psychology is used in order to make this money, and people will just scam you and take your money. So there's a scam that's going on around, which is called binary option, and there's also another one called spot option. So basically what they do, they will contact you whether on Facebook or Instagram on your message and say, do you want to make money fast? And then obviously people do want to make money fast, and I always say if it's too good to be true, chances are it is a scam. So you will get something like this or a message on Facebook saying, do you want to make that money? And then if you give them any type of information, then they'll start doing KYC, which is know your customer, and dig deep into knowing more about you. So there are cases where other people were told about their family members. They will sometimes even track and know that maybe you have a child who's in hospital or suffering with whatever sickness, and they'll try and get some background, or even if it's not just some background, they'll use psychology to get to your mind and say you can make money. So how does it work? So basically you create an account. They will ask you to create maybe an account, a crypto account, maybe on Luno or maybe on one of the crypto exchanges. And then once you have that, either they will say you must transfer your Bitcoin, or sometimes they'll say deposit the money into this company. So these people, they actually register a company and even have websites and even have Facebook pages. So let me show you one of the Facebook page that you can see. So something like this, it's actually Instagram, where you see binary trade E. So something like this has already been verified that it is a scam. So you would see a lot of money, different people, even people with family who would just appear as if they are part of this initiative. And also there will be people who are also posting on comments saying, I've made this money from binary options. So guys, you need to be careful. So the reason why they can't touch America is because investor.gov actually listed, so they're not allowed to register anything to do with these trading. So when you see one of the reasons why the complaints were filed is because there was a refusal to credit customer account or reimburse funds to customer, identity theft, manipulation of software to generate losing trades. So basically they will even create an account for you and you would think something is trading on your behalf, and then you would deposit. They usually start small. They will ask you to deposit maybe a certain amount, which is less. And then they will say, okay, look at your money in this dashboard or maybe a website. And then you will see as if trades are actually generating money that will benefit you. So maybe something like maybe you put $500 or maybe even $100 for start, because they need to see how much money you can even borrow, see how much money you can even get in order to deposit to them. And then the more money you see being generated in this account, you will actually get excited thinking that maybe this money is your money and one day you'll be able to remove. And for some reason, when you want to withdraw this money, they will send you to another department or just find a way to get rid of you, and you will never get your money. So I've received 3 cases so far. The first one was someone asking me about it. I didn't do a research then because I felt like, okay, I have so much in my plate. And then the second, this person actually did deposit money, and then she was asked as well to deposit more money. And then when it was time to withdraw, she was told that she needs to deposit more money. Actually, her son was told to actually deposit more money in order to withdraw the money. And they did deposit the money, but they didn't get their money. So guys, you need to be careful and check anything that comes from Facebook message or some type of communication regarding get rich fast. There is no such thing. I mean, think about it. If they say they're going to give you maybe $1,000 in one day, how are they making profits to make sure that they get that money? So guys, this is something serious that people need to be aware of and stay away from it. And then let's see the manipulation of software to generate losing trades. So even that software, when you put your $1,000, so how trading works is you basically bet whether the trade will go up or down, or your asset or your instrument will go up or down. And then depending on what you guess or what you bet, if the trade goes up and you've guessed that it will go up, and then you will make money. But then if a trade goes down, so what are the chances that you will always guess right? So for people who are trading and doing real trading, they sometimes lose their money, sometimes get money. So with this one, they actually manipulate the system, the software, to actually make you win. So your money will look as if it's going up and up. In a month, it will go way up like this. Maybe you invested $1,000 and now it's like $10,000 or even $100,000. So you will see the money going up, but then that money is not going up. So even as well, beware of overstated investment returns for binary options. So guys, you need to also do that and check, always check the background of a firm or a financial professional. They'll even give you maybe an address, but then do your diligence check. And I always say, when you go to YouTube and check these things, you will see that there's a lot of videos that talks about scams. So most of the time, just go there and type binary option scam, or the other one, spot option scam. So let's look at a man who actually got robbed and his money was actually scammed. So he even committed suicide because of this. He lost his family money, and now this woman doesn't have a husband, and obviously his kids doesn't have a father. So Fred Schubert of Edmonton, Alberta, was devoted husband and father of 4, was looking forward to enjoying his retirement with his family. Then the broker of 23 traders got hold of him. So guys, you need to check. These are some of the victims that are actually targeted. And then let's look at more information. So when you go to the Times of Israel, you will see that SEC is actually charged some of these companies that keeps creating these websites and robbing people and these softwares and robbing people of their money as well. There's also more police arrests. There's even more. Israel binary option law said probed by UK for money laundering and fraud. So there's just way more in this website. And then when you go up, you would see 2 North American idealistic immigrant charged with close to 50 million fraud. So guys, these things exist. So you just need to read and do your investigation, your research first before you even deposit anything. So let's look at the spot option one as well. Spot option marketed its platform to potential partners by telling them that the average investor lost 80% of their investment within 5 months, and then the SEC charges are legit. So they even have call center agents who will call you, different departments who will do the work, and then they will usually like make you, convince you and create trust and make sure that you will go and find that money in order to put more. So they will keep pushing and pushing and pushing until you put your money. And obviously you think that there's money, I can see it's my money and I'll be rich when I withdraw this. Let me just go and borrow one more time, and then you will deposit all your money and even go and do more debts in order to deposit, thinking that there is a way. Guys, there is no such. We really need to work for our money. So guys, be careful and not join anything that you do not know. YouTube is there to show you such. Look at some of the YouTube videos which you can see that talks about the scam. So there is binary option scam, binary option scammer exposed, and another one asking, is binary option trading a scam? And a binary. So there's lots and lots of videos of people saying the same thing, that you do put your money and then after you won't get your money back. So guys, be careful, and thank you so much for watching, and I hope you won't fall victim of these scams, because guys, you cannot lose even just 10,000 or even $100 or maybe 1,000 rand. That's too much to lose into something like this. I mean, this is just you depositing money into someone's account and that person takes the money. So guys, there is no such. Please be careful, especially Facebook and Instagram. You will get a message. I already got maybe 2 or 3 this year talking about, if I want someone to trade for me, if I want someone to invest for me. I think if you want to learn trading, you can go to Binance, and there are courses which will teach you how to trade. and you can learn bit by bit.